Some stories don't end when you turn the last page, they wait, and when Chuka thought he had left the ghost of Enugu behind, he didn't know that the fourth grave had already been chosen for him, the dead one done speaking, and the living were not ready for what the spirits had to say next. 3 weeks after the night of the strange call, Chuka returned to Enugu. The road from Nsukka was misty, the kind that swallowed the trees in silence. He told himself he was only coming to collect his tools from the construction site, but deep down, he knew it was a lie. The site was deserted, grass had already started growing over the foundation. The company had abandoned the project completely. As he walked through the red earth, he saw something strange, a new mound of soil, small, freshly dug, and on it lay a wooden cross with his name carved crudely into it, Chuka Okeke, 1990. He froze. Who did this? He whispered, but the wind didn't answer. Then he heard a faint humming behind him. A woman's voice singing an old Igbo lullaby. He turned. No one was there. The next morning, Chuka went to St. Michael's Parish to meet an old priest, Father Damien, who had once blessed the same land years ago. When Chuka explained what happened, the priest sighed deeply. "My son," he said, "that land is not ordinary. You see, there were not 3 graves. There were 4. One was never filled." Chuka frowned. 4. But we found only 3 boxes. The priest nodded slowly. Because the 4th was meant for the one who uncovered them. It's an ancient curse of justice. The innocent die silent, the guilty die haunted, and the curious. He looked at Chuka. They replaced the forgotten. Chuka's hands trembled. "Father, what should I do?" The priest handed him an old key wrapped in black cloth. "Return to the site tonight. There's an underground room beneath the old mango tree. That is where the curse began." By midnight, Chuka was back at the site. Rain drizzled softly, thunder rolling far away. He dug near the mango tree, and soon, his shovel struck something metallic. He cleared the mud and found a small rusty trapdoor buried beneath the soil. Using the priest's key, he opened it. A narrow staircase led down into darkness. He descended slowly. Flashlight trembling in his hand, the air was thick, damp, and smelled like old candles and ashes. At the bottom, he found an underground chamber, a shrine of sorts. Burnt photographs were scattered on the floor. Strange symbols drawn in white chalk covered the walls. In the center lay an old wooden table. And on it, a book wrapped in red cloth, the title, barely legible, Adi's Nkem, Diary of the Dead. He opened it. Inside were pages written in charcoal, recounting how Adi's had begged for justice before she died. Her last line read, "If I die without truth, let the land itself rise against the liars." Suddenly, the ground shook. The candles in the corner lit themselves, one by one. And in the reflection of the wet wall, Chuka saw them, Adi's and her twin boys, standing behind him. "Why did you come back?" Adi's ghost asked softly. Chuka stammered. I didn't mean to disturb you again." Her eyes glowed faint blue. "You disturbed us the moment you uncovered our graves. The curse cannot rest while truth is buried." The twins stepped forward, holding a charred piece of paper. Chuka took it and froze. It was a marriage certificate between Adi's and Pa Aneo, the landlady's husband. He gasped. They were married. Adi's nodded. "I was his second wife. But when his first wife found out, she burned us alive to erase her shame." The walls shook again. "Dust falling from above, now the land calls for balance," she whispered. "For souls burned, for more sleep. You have opened our door, so yours must close." Chuka backed away in fear, tripping over the edge of the stairs. He looked up and saw something new, a fourth coffin, freshly built, resting near the wall. His name was carved on it. He dropped his torch. The light went out. Chuka scrambled up the stairs as the room trembled violently. He burst out into the night rain, gasping for air. Behind him, the trapdoor slammed shut on its own. Lightning struck the mango tree again, splitting it in half. Fire erupted. Even under the rain, the voices of children cried in the wind. He ran down the road barefoot, drenched and shaking. When he reached the gate, a figure blocked his path. It was the old priest, Father Damien, standing in the rain. "Father," he shouted. "It's real." The curse, but the priest's face was wrong. His eyes were hollow, his lips twisted into a smile. "Did you think I gave you that key to save you?" he whispered. "No, my son. I gave it to deliver you." The priest's skin began to peel away, revealing Adi's face beneath. Chuka screamed and stumbled backward, falling to the ground. Adi's voice echoed from all directions. "The guilty buried me alive. The priest blessed my grave. You, Chuka, open the seal. Now your blood will seal the fourth." The ground beneath him softened into mud. Hands, cold and wet, shot up from the earth, grabbing his ankles. He kicked, screamed, fought, but the soil swallowed him slowly. He shouted, "Please. I didn't kill you." Adi's ghost knelt beside the sinking pit, her eyes filled with tears. "No, but you unearthed us before forgiveness. The curse needs balance." His head sank beneath the mud, his voice fading. "Please. Help me." Thunder roared, then silence. When the rain stopped, the land looked untouched again except for one new grave. A small wooden cross stood above it, freshly carved. The name read, Chuka Okeke, restless soul. At dawn, children playing near the site found a phone half buried in the mud. Its screen still glowed, showing a video that was recording when Chuka vanished. In the video, the camera shook violently, and for a moment, a woman in white could be seen whispering to the camera, "There are no graves in Enugu. Only promises waiting to be kept." The screen glitched, then went black.